celebration.
Welcome again to my channel. This is Trev from Trevessence, and today, guys, we're going to take a look at this story. I don't know if you all have seen it coming out of Jamaica, but it's one of those stories that just cuts you to the core of a man proposing to a woman at her workplace and then hours later taking her life. But before we get into this story, if you are new here, a very special welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining us. If you are a returning traveler, I want to say thank you for your continued support. And I want to say thanks to all our new subscribers and all of our new listeners. It seems like we have more listeners than subscribers, but that is okay. I appreciate each and every one of you, no matter what your contribution is to my channel. In that prefacing video that I showed you, it's of a man who had gone to the workplace of his girlfriend to propose to her in front of all her co-workers, to give her that joyous moment that here I am, baby, I am yours, I am proposing to you in front of all these people so they can see that I am so in love with you and how much you mean to me. And me, I say them something there that I want to say in my heart, you know. And in just a few hours after that, what seemed like a joyous occasion, he ruined it by taking that woman's life. Police in St. Anne's Bay, St. Anne in Jamaica, say a mere 48 hours after Kevin Shirley proposed to his girlfriend, 44-year-old Kamika Haley, at the hospital where she worked, he took her life. On Saturday, Kamika's son found her at home in Civilites, dead on the bedroom floor from what appeared to be blunt force trauma and strangulation. According to unconfirmed reports, it's not the first time that the two had had violent confrontations. Sometime before this engagement and public show of affection, Kevin had attempted to hit Kamika, whose son intervened. After that confrontation, Kamika sent her son to live with his dad. The son had not heard from his mother in 2 days, and that's when he went to check on her and made the grim discovery. The suspect was later found waist deep in a water tank. Claiming to be innocent, he said that Kamika had attacked him with a spoon, and despite repeated attempts for her to stop hitting him, she continued, and that's when he had snapped and taken her life. Guys, another case of domestic violence. Another woman gone at the hands of the man she loves. This is like a cassette player that is set on perpetual rewind. The same story over and over and over again. I do not know these people, but I can tell you that it was not the first time that this man had been violent with this woman. So much so that I believe this woman had threatened to leave him because of his violent tendencies. No, I do not know that for sure, but I'm analyzing this situation openly. I do not think it's the first time he hit her. I think what has caused this culmination is that she had threatened to leave him. And that is what triggered him to go to the hospital, to her place of employment, the place where her friends and her co-workers are, where people are close to her. That's where he went to propose. Usually, when a woman is dealing with these psychopathic men, whenever you threaten to leave them, and they really want to get you back in their good graces so that they could hurt you, they always seek to show some kind of overly public affection so they can get you. A lot of women are not going to say on a stage that public, I don't want your ring, keep your ring. We had a fight last night and I don't want your ring. No, because you don't want to be embarrassed in front of your friends and your co-workers. and you don't want to embarrass him in front of your friends and your co-workers. So you will accept it. You all remember when Footer Hype and Ishana, y'all remember that case? I don't call anybody's name for any harm. I don't want nobody come over to my channel to come cuss me out or whatever. But I'm saying, y'all remember when Footer Hype and Ishana, Footer Hype proposed to Ishana up there on the stage and everybody was clapping and yeah. And I said to myself, something is wrong here. If he feels the need to show such public affection, something is wrong. He's trying to cover up something. And later on, they both admitted that they were in a very volatile relationship. And even at the time when he had proposed to her on stage, they were at an impasse, really. They were locking heads at that time. She talked about how he had beaten her repeatedly. And even he admitted it, that he had done things that he wasn't proud of, and how he and her used to fight. So that is not something I'm making up, and that is not a secret. They have both admitted it. But you see how he came on stage and proposed openly, trying to gaslight the crowd into believing that they were so in love, so much so that he was going to propose to her in front of the whole world. That's the same kind of psychopathic behavior that this man, Kevon, displayed when he went to the hospital where his girlfriend worked and proposed to her in front of everybody. And then when they got home, the real story started to get written. Because here now, she probably started saying to him, you know, you come to the hospital to propose to me like you're a good person, to convince everybody that you're a good person, and then now here you are, your true self is coming out. So he took her life. So he took her life and then jumped in a tank to pretend as though, oh, he's so sorry. He needs some forgiveness. All of a sudden, he needs the world to forgive him. He needs everybody to understand that she was the problem. She was the one who attacked him. She was the one who was hitting him with a spoon. So she hit him with a spoon and he slew her with a knife. My friends, I tell you, I feel like there is some kind of a demon that is let loose amongst us. Too many women are being taken out by the man that they love. Too many. And too many children suffer the aftermath. We aren't even finished talking about the Melissa and Joel and Silvera situation. But even so, every day we get up, there is another woman being lost at the hands of the man she loves. Guys, I want to tell you, if you are in a relationship that is wrought with violence, do not wait until that violence has taken a seat in your life. Put on a cloak, put on a hat, and sat down in your life as though it was invited in. The very moment that violence enters your life, you need to leave. Leave it right there. For the men out there who have a propensity towards violence, if you know you have an anger problem, seek help before you seek to destroy the life of somebody's daughter. We are all here on this earth to love each other and care for each other. And it's sad enough that a stranger might harm you, but it is worse that your death will come from the person who you have pledged to love and who has pledged to love you. That's where I'm going to end my commentary for today, my friends. Until next time, This is Trev from Travessence, where your journey matters. Stay safe, everybody.
Eh? Come on. What do you and your name green? So what your hand? What your name? Come on. Just want to talk to you, man. Come. Try to get one of the fire. Come on. We talk to you, man. What your name from, sir? Yeah. I'm saying that. Why is it a spider? Mr. Shirley, we know say no spider, that's why I want to talk to you. Come on. I want to talk to you, man. I can't make Auntie go cry more than she cry now. Eh? Auntie knows that a spider. Me know too. Look at no man. Me know that too. Me know that too, man. Come. You're sick. So come, we can't get that to no man. Come on. Things can't fix, man. Look at Shirley. Things. Nobody not kill. Oh. Let me see your hand, man. Oh, God. Come on, man. Come closer to me. Come closer to me. Come on. Come closer to your son. Oh. You know, so one fire unit gone up a piece of please. Come in. Come on. Come we talk to you, man. We can't talk about this, man. Oh, God. What about that? Eh? Come on. I'm here about you, man. She couldn't even come in there with spoon. I licked me in there and I tell her, I said, stop. Oh, God. Come on. Get that phone. You can't put on. The guy don't let that. Get that letter. Hold on, wait. Just come closer to the corner. When the letter come, company letter. Okay. Just come closer to yourself, man. When the letter come. Yeah, we know that, man. Sure, we can't talk about that, man. We know all that. Everything is alright, man. Just when you come in the letter, come here. And then I don't want to come to you. Yeah, come to you. No, man, if you come, man.